Previously in the anime, we saw that Light had spent 3 years in that deepest region of the abyss and made a whole freaking kingdom in there, with citizens and a thriving economy. Plus, he was popular among the maids. And especially this four were jealous of May because she always hogs the cleaning of Light's room to sniff out his bed and belongings. But anyways, Light had pulled out many of the rare and ultra-rare cards and even trained Day and Night to become overpowered. And now that he has everything, Light begins his plan to exact revenge on everyone who backstabbed him. So now as the story continues, the first on the revenge list comes Garou, who tormented him for fun. He is still a lowlife when he saw a human scavenger looking for food. For no reason he kicked him and looked down on him. Quick success had made him ride on a high horse, and he formed a gang of low-born just like him. And now he aims to become the leader of the entire wolf pack. But his lackeys asked about the job that made him rise on the ladder. But the higher federation had ordered him to keep it a secret, so Garou had to refuse. It was about killing Light that day, who was a suspect of being a maestro. But the Federation was keeping the fact hidden what this maestro is and why every country is searching for him. There May came in asking for Garou's help. From here on out, the plan of hunting them down has started. May came pretending to be searching for Light. She makes up that Light was a noble, and now his family is searching for him. So she went around everywhere looking for Light, and Garou thought it might be possible since Federation always keeps critical info from sharing. Anyway, May smartly said she was roaming around the world to search for Light, and just found out he vanished in the abyss. So she wanted to go to that place herself to check things out, and asked Garou to escort her there. Garou saw no problem in it, because humans are always weaker. So he agreed to make some quick cash, and assembled a few of his men to escort there. Garou was planning to assault May and enjoy when time comes. With this plan, they arrived on the place where Light was caught up in that trap. May felt bad that she wasn't summoned before all this tragedy happened with Light, being shot through his leg and tormented with an inch of his life. Garou got on alert since only those from Concord tribes and higher up knew what they did to Light back then. Simply by May's presence, Garou was shivering in fear. He couldn't comprehend why those eyes were sending shivers down his spine. But then Light came out to tone her down. Garou couldn't believe on his eyes. There was Light in front of him, and he's still alive. Those underling believed it's only one human brat, so they can simply take care of him. And Garou came back to his senses, since humans naturally only reach level 100, while other races gets past that. So no way an inferior human could harm him. That's why Garou got so sure about his victory. But Light told him to at least ask how he survived 3 years ago. But Garou was riding on a high horse and was sure that it's just Light's luck, or that May must have saved him. So his minions tried to attack, but May got rid of them in a blink of an eye. She asked Light to let her take care of those bugs. But Light came forward first because Garou still couldn't believe he's weaker than them. It was a widespread discrimination among all races because humans couldn't level up as much as others do. So Light asked how did his minions died from inferior races then. They all thought Light must have used a relics, so Garou showed a glimpse of his power. Garou got desperate and pulled out an orb to summon an ice Fenrir of level 500. Garou was showing how powerful he had become in these 3 years. But Light felt sorry for him and told him to go ahead and order his dog to attack him. He won't move an inch, and if so, the ice wolf blasted a powerful laser, and Light took that hit as he promised and showed it's nothing but a breeze to him. Garou and his minions were stunned, and Light saw how exaggeration it was to call that ice dog a Fenrir. So Light used the real Fenrir of level 9000 to show how the real deal looks like. Just a simple breath of that Fenrir gets rid of that duplicate one, and now Garou and his minions know how screwed up they are. Then Light showed his own level that is maxed out. This made them believe Light is an imposter because humans are always maxed out at level 100. Plus he looks exactly like he was 3 years ago. So Light revealed he's using an anti-aging bracelet to make him remember the day 3 years ago when he was betrayed. Now it was clear to Garou that there is no chance of survival from all this. So he got on his knees and said he was ordered to do all that by those higher-ups, and even puts the blame on his minions that they came here to make quick cash. Garou was trying his best to get out of this alive. So Light asked him about this maestro, and all Garou knew is that they were tasked to find one. So Light asked why kill him then. Garu said he was just following the orders, so he asked others. And just as they tried to trick Light, May got rid of them. She has the eye to detect truth. And Light asked Garu if he can win against the surface world. Garu said from looking at Light's level, he is strong, but there's a limit to what a single person could do. There are many countries who have always focused on stockpiling weapons, armor, and items. So even Light would have a hard time. Light understands Garu made a point, so he used a teleportation card to take him to his kingdom, where each and every one of his summon is loyal to him. And now Light told everyone to show their stats to Garu. They were all just too overpowered, and assuming if he got this powerful army. Garu got no words to say, yet Light got his answer. He could easily win. But it's even beyond that. He could actually destroy the world if he wants, like the god of destruction. But Light didn't want to be a god of destruction. He thinks he's an entity who can grant luck and misfortune to anyone, and with that power, he got ready to wage a war on the surface. And that's where episode ends, so stay tuned to watch another one. So till then, take care.